and we'll get back to it. And welcome back to Dark Heresy. Okay. Now that's out of the way. So, you guys have just finished discussing stuff in the Ecclesiarchy Palace. What do you guys want to do?
Is there any kind of ETA on when I'd get all my fun stuff from the people I just talked to?
No?
Like schematics and all that good stuff, reports, etc.
Not from Bernadum. Everything that they said they'd give you, they already gave you.
Okay.
Except for the detailed reports and...
Do we have an approximate time for that stuff?
No.
Oh,
Because they can get around. They're high-level bureaucrats, basically. They're not going to give you an actual time that's going to be reliable.
Yeah, I don't know. I can try, right?
Silly.
The guy that Stubber talked to, wait, so he's gonna send us financial data, but did he give us the schematics right now, or is he saying...
you guys have the schematics.
Give me schematics and then public financial records regarding Bernadum. I would like to wait and...
The public records are at the Ecclesiarchy Palace at large.
Yeah, well...
For Bernadum,
just easier to get it from somebody instead of poking around.
We have the financial data right now, or we're waiting for it?
We have some financial data.
Oh, okay.
I think it'd be best to just wait for both bits of, like, both parts of it, and then compare them all to see if we find any discrepancies.
Right. What about the Ecclesiarchy Palace stuff that because we talked to the bishops there and they said that they would send it to Phrixus? Like, is that irrelevant now, or is that more stuff?
Oh, I'm still going to use that for comparison's sake.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if for some reason the deacon has something different than what the people that are actually planning on repairs have, I mean, I'd imagine they might have more updated information given that they might have taken into consideration the damage. I think.
Right, okay.
So who knows, maybe they found some sort of passage and that would be noted, whereas in the other stuff it wasn't, for some reason.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Yep. So, I have stuff, it's just not useful yet.
It's about, it's mid-afternoon right now, just for your guys' awareness.
Okay. We got all kinds of stuff for Tybalt.
Oh, you guys can also go and spend some time making intelligence tests, too.
No, just go to Frax's, knock on his door, and wait until he comes to it, and...
Bishop, you roll these dice.
Yeah.
I didn't even think of asking Phrixus to reach it for it.
Yep.
Okay, do we actually want to try that, or do we want to scope out these?
Well, I think we should start with the sewers first.
Cool. Okay, the large one or the small one? The small one to the Ecclesiarchy Palace, and a large one to Vero.
Probably the small one, since we're closer to it.
All right by it. Okay.
In worst case scenario, there are PDF milling about, so...
Alright.
Just tell them, hey, stand here. I'm gonna walk that way. You die.
Okay, yeah, let's go and try and find the smaller entrance to the Ecclesiarchy Palace.
The sewer entrance?
Yeah.
Alright. Garvel leads you guys over to the east of the Ecclesiarchy Palace. After a few minutes of traveling, you guys make your way.
Wait, we're following Garvel now?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Weird, isn't it? You guys see a small 3 pipes. Each of them are about like 3 meters in diameter. Pumping out some sewage and such into the ocean.
Good.
It looks like it's been processed a bit, but it's obviously wastewater. And a little bit of sludge coming out.
Are the exits to these pipes sealed off with like grates or like
yes, they are grated.
Okay, is there a way to open them? And is there, like, if we look up the pipes, like, is there, like, a thing on the side where you can, like, walk on? Like, can you, like, walk along it, like, to actually, like, go up them? Or does it look like it's not for human entrance?
If you were to get inside, you'd have to unlock the grate and walk in the pipe itself.
Okay. And they're all like that?
Yes.
Do the grates have, like, hinges and a lock on them?
All of the grates appear to be using a magnetolock with like a keypad to open them.
Would someone with, like, tech use or, like, a tech priest know how to open those?
Because you could rewire them, or just
Garvel, do you have security?
No, I do not.
break that
No.
shit in.
Okay.
There's no sign of, like, damage or any, like, fighting that went on near these.
No, you don't see any scarring of weaponry, and the grates seem like they haven't probably been moved very much recently. They're all pretty heavily corroded.
Are they all pumping stuff out?
Two of them are pumping stuff out, like, heavily, and then one of them is just kind of, like, seeping some stuff out.
And it's all three of them are, like, slightly processed wastewater? Like, it's all stuff coming out of them the same?
One of them looks like it's nearly pure water. Another one is kind of like a more syrupy kind of sewage that doesn't smell too pleasant, and the one that's just dripping stuff out is just dripping out what appears to be water.
Do they go into the land as so that we can't see, like, where they would lead, or can we, like, actually tell sort of, like, the direction, like, where they go?
Well, you can tell that they would head to the Ecclesiarchy Palace.
Oh, okay, so, like, it's evident that they actually do go into that, and they're not, like, coming
Yeah,
from
if they went away from it, then it would be unlikely. They'd have to, like, either turn and then go all the way around it, or like go under the Ecclesiarchy Palace. So it seems pretty obvious that it heads to the Ecclesiarchy Palace, though you can't be sure, obviously.
So the palace itself has its own treatment facility?
Yeah, that's common on island.
Well, I guess it's an
areas.
island, yeah.
Right.
Otherwise, it would have to pump itself all the way over to the other island.
Okay. If we don't have, if nobody else has anything to look at or think about that we can get for this one, I'd like to investigate.
Well, we'll just make note of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, in other words, yeah, I guess go and investigate the other one too, or.
Garvel, where is the other sewer entrance?
Garvel just like starts sniffing around and then like freaking cringes and starts heading towards where the next set of them are.
Garvel, can you make a perception check for me?
He's trying to smell things.
So, anyways, you guys make your way over towards the other side of the island. By the time you reach there, it's getting towards dusk now. You make your way down a small cliff, and as you do so, you hear the cracks of las rifles in the distance. As you descend, you see a few sororitas outside of the much larger sewers of the asylum. They are firing into the asylum sewers.
Oh, there's combat in the sewers. Okay, let's hurry up towards them.
Okay. You all rush towards the nearest sister, who is just obviously the one probably in command of this unit. She's sitting back a ways, making chat on her vox, her bead, rather. They don't have voxes. They're not that special.
Okay, can we attempt to talk to them?
Yeah, you can talk to her. Go ahead. Can you start the conversation off?
Sister, is the threat here contained?
I believe so. We've been fighting a small mutant outbreak, but they don't appear to be trying to get out so much as prevent us from getting in and resealing the sewer entrances.
Were the sewer entrances, or seal the sewer entrances, were they recently opened, or are they normally like this?
The grates were blown off.
With an explosive? Does it appear to be someone trying to enter, or were the grates blown out from someone trying to exit?
We can't tell that as the grates came outward, but they were explosives were used to take them off of the sewer.
Interesting. Does this sewer lead into St. Barrel's Asylum?
Yes, this leads directly to the waste treatment plant underneath the asylum.
To examine the grates, we would need something like search or scrutinize.
Scrutiny.
Scrutiny.
Scrutiny or evaluate.
Scrutiny is a test on what skill?
Perception, I believe, and evaluate is intelligence.
I wonder who has that. Danny.
Tybalt has
Perception.
one of them. It's great, huh? All of the investigatory stats are split between two people that haven't shown up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Evaluate is intelligence. Okay.
Don't worry, just be sure to give them extra combat when they get back.
Well, actually, evaluate seems to be more about the value of an object rather than the status of it. So it would be scrutiny.
Now, scrutiny is apparently assessments about people.
Oh, people.
So you're like scrutinizing liars. So I guess it's just search. So yeah, search and evaluate basically be it.
Oh, okay. Search is still perception.
Yeah.
Okay. Who among us has the highest amount of perception? I have 29.
Pretty sure Garvel has the highest perception out of all of you.
My best rolls just for you.
What is yours with that? I have 35.
Max is 30. No, max perception, you're 30.
No, I have 35 because I have perception. Perception plus 5 is the last number I purchased.
Is it?
Yeah.
I feel like that should be written down somewhere for me. You bastard.
Like my last 3 advances were I got Powerwell, Citation plus 10, Perception plus 5. That was was like 2 sessions ago or something.
Wow, my stats for you are like all kind of off.
Oh. Well, the last time I did a perception roll, I had to get fired.
Oh, I don't know why, I put your intelligence as your perception, and I don't even know where I got your perception number from. That's what's wrong. Okay.
Okay.
Well, double check to make sure that it's right on roll 20 first. Yeah, roll 20 has all your stats right. I just didn't write it down correctly when I put it on your little picture. Okay. So make your perception check. Do you have search?
Oh, no, I don't have to.
Alright, then we'll have whatever your result is.
Okay.
Good! Good.
My mind explodes. Yes.
Your unreliable brain jams.
Whoa.
Oh, not again. You don't really notice anything about the grates. There was explosions. They're made of metal. Who are you, a fucking doctor?
I think it's a boy.
They seem phallic to you. You're pretty sure it's a boy. You draw googly eyes on it. Anyways, continue.
Well, in the interest of not dying, I don't think we should go that way.
We shall avoid combat at all costs for the entire
it's-
rest of the roleplay.
It's worth noting as an extra passage that we can investigate later through schematics and etc. Because otherwise, it sounds like it'd be a great alternative to air vents to death.
Yeah, yeah. Well, sewer seems safer than crawling through air ducts, but
you love air ducts.
but they don't know that we would be going through the air ducts, presumably. If we did the kind of plan thing where we shut down the power and then go through them.
That's true, but we're only sticking one person in the vent.
Right. I vote Gargle.
Frick.
Hey,
No.
dude,
Vote you go in.
We
he's
throw
good at
in.
killing stuff.
We throw in Leaf. She's not here.
Use
She doesn't get a
citations when you
vote.
get there.
Okay, we can just shove her in. We'll get like a broomstick or something. Just poke her jammer in there.
Good.
You wanted to show you're better than the last one, right? Get in the pipe.
Prove it to us. Battle Sister, do you know of any other entrances to the Barrow Asylum where they may attempt to escape or prevent entry?
No, we have the roof entrance and this entrance sealed off, as well as the access points that lead to the basement areas.
Notes. I see. Well, thank you. Hopefully, you can prevent any of them from escaping here and not take any losses.
Yes, we will. We will do our best.
Battle Sister, a moment. Who would have the best working knowledge of the sewer systems that run underneath the asylum here? Are there maintenance workers?
I believe that would probably be either Frixus Gamma or any of the other tech priests that were on the construction team. for the reconstruction or the renovation at St. Vero.
More than one reason to talk to Frexes. Alright. I don't have anything more to ask her.
Garvel, you want to talk to her? You want to hit on her?
That's Tybalt's job.
Yeah.
I know. Maybe Garvel's taking a play out of Tybalt's book.
Trying to get milk? Yeah, it's gonna lead
I'm
him
better
right.
than some damn milk drinker just like goes in there. No, okay, like we pretty much need Tybalt for that. No, I don't know.
Let's not charge into this one.
Yeah, agreed. It's
Yeah,
a
we just
hallway.
Yeah, oh, fuck.
We just had to back up. Yeah, my favorite place.
Oh, no.
And it's a 3 meter. Well, wait, the other ones were 3 meters. Yeah, I don't really care.
Yeah, how big is this one?
The main pipe appears to be about 6 or 7 meters in diameter. The flanking ones are about 4 or 5.
Is there any variations of output?
Yes, the side ones appear to be handling all of the waste coming out, and so they are gushing, like massively outflowing, whereas the main pipe is only drizzling out a small putrid amount of sludge.
So there's something in the water, and they all ate something bad. Good.
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 Alright, I think that's about as best as we'll do since we don't have any kind of skills that would help otherwise.
We're really good at pissing people off and shooting things.
Yeah.
And causing demons to come and kill us.
Pretty much.
Okay, I guess we can probably want to head back to Frix's again. Or if it's late by the time we get back, go to sleep and then talk to him.
Well, it's only about what, like 2 or 3?
Or really, I thought he said it was much later.
Now it's dusk.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's now very
So-
dusk.
So we're... yeah, and then in that case, then probably just go back and sleep.
Yeah, let's do that and then talk to Frixis when we wake up.
Good.
That's good.
Alright, so yes, you guys make your way back to the Levine estate, taking due care to avoid any conflict whatsoever. Apparently, Stubber beat you all back.
Everybody's still hanging out in the palace.
Yeah, Stubber's fast.
So yeah, you guys make your way to a ferry and then make your way back into the Levine estate and go to your respective rooms to settle in for the night. Is there anything that you guys want to do, discuss before you go to sleep?
And before assassins. No, just sleep.
Good. Good. Alright. You guys go to sleep. You're all dead when you wake up.
Oh,
No! I hate it when that happens.
Campaign over.
Fral, can you make a willpower test?
that's...
Garvel, can you make a perception check?
He's trying to show us something.
He is.
Nope.
Nope.
And the rolls say no.
Alright, so in the night, Fral, your dreams are haunted by the talon, again clutching the orb. And you have repeated visions of the thousands of psychers underneath Vero, You see their faces twisted and torn in pain. You watch as an unholy abomination swallows up all that is their life force and forces that energy into your body. Your mind shatters and warp storms explode out from within your fingers and limbs, destroying the entirety of Wrath in a ball of rage, basically.
Can I do that in combat?
Yes. Yes. Good.
I want to kill these things and everybody around me as well. Dead.
Can you, like... Oh, wait, you got a -1, so that is... Roll a D100 plus 20. $99. Good for you. You wake up in a panic, and you run out of your room. You're just so taken by this dream that you run as fast as you can down the halls of the Levine estate. And you end up cowering in the outside of Neelis and Tybalt's room. Roll 1d5 for me.
Damn it.
I know what this means.
Are we gonna like trap? Are we gonna like put traps around the door for them? Like,
You get another 5 insanity.
are you serious?
Jeez.
Yeah, he's serious.
Oh
And
no!
you must make a successful willpower test. I'll test you every hour for you to snap out of this.
Oh. Okay.
So this happened at 2 in the morning, so you have 4 willpower tests. So you should be able to snap out of this before they wake up. So
Okay.
feel free to make 4 tests, and if any of them pass, then you snap out of it. Good. All right.
Yay.
Within about an hour, you calm down. The shock of the dream wears off as you've had it before, and you make your way back somewhat reluctantly to your bedroom and try and get a small amount of sleep before the upcoming day. So it's now 7. You all wake up. It's a nice day outside. You make your way down to the grand dining hall for your usual morning breakfast of scones and milk.
Yay.
Fral is looking a little bit tired. Got some bags under his eyes. Other than that, though, you all appear fit and ready to go.
Nobody's gonna go insane and kill us today. Hopefully.
Guess
Didn't
we'll
wake up
keep
dead.
that.
Have I gotten any of my reports yet, or?
No one has brought any to you yet.
Okay, well, we need to let the Inquisitor know the presence of the Mechanicus fleet.
Sure. Do you want to contact the Inquisitor, or who do you think is best suited to? I mean, I would say Neelis, but I don't think Where's Neelis? If only he had a watch.
If only the watch was working. Why'd we give him a broken watch?
That bastard Inquisitor.
I don't know. I guess probably me, since I'm a cleric.
Because Fral wouldn't really like even if it was something like that. Like Fral's not the kind of person who's really gonna like just, like hit up the Inquisitor.
All right, I'll do it then. So then I'd like to make my way to the
Mechanicus and Astropathica.
yeah.
Good.
that.
All right, Garvel, what are you and Fral going to be doing?
He's going to the Astropathica. We still don't want to go in that estate, so.
Yeah, we need Phrixus to look at this stuff. Did Stubber take the...
He hasn't actually left yet. This is just all in the planning stage still.
Oh.
Well,
Okay.
you guys could talk to him about his hand in help or creating the sewer system underneath the asylum.
Right.
At the very least.
Would we be able to, like, before you go, can I get the schemata that you got from you?
I have lots of stuff on me, but you want the schematics or the financial reports?
I want the schematics.
Okay, sure. Yeah, then I'll give him the schematics get from the deacon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, then you guys are going to split up.
Yep.
Go your shepherd
Yep.
ways. Alright. Stubbsy, you make your way to the Mechanicus and Astropathica. Takes you about 90 minutes.
Good.
While he does that. Fral, Garvel, you make your way down to the room that Phrixus is staying in. You don't hear very much coming out of his room, so you're not sure if he's there or not when you approach the door.
Okay. Clang, 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 clang.
You hear some commotion in the room. It sounds as though maybe you woke him up and he's getting dressed at the moment. Some shuffling around the room.
Every time.
And eventually, he cracks open the door. Yes. What do you want?
Phrixus, sorry to disturb you. I hope I didn't wake you.
It's fine. What do you need?
We need your help with this, and we roll the schematics on his table, because we just barged into his room.
Just jump in the room.
Yeah, because we just barged in his room. That's what Garvel does. We're doing it.
We have some interest in investigating Vero, and there were a couple things that maybe you could do for us.
He begins looking over the schemata. This isn't to Saint Vero's asylum. This is the Ecclesiarchy Palace, if I'm not mistaken.
When we got the plans from them, were they either the plans for the Ecclesiarchy Palace or the plans for Saint Vero, like the ones we asked
I'm just
for?
saying on the ones that Rodney put down.
Oh.
Because Karen gave you plans for the air system. I don't know who carries that. One of you two have it. I'm pretty sure Fral probably has it.
I assume that's what we took from.
Well, the one that you got, that I know you got from
is the one
him
I
is the one
drew.
for the Ecclesiarchy Palace. So that's the one he's looking at the moment.
Okay.
Fral, you have the other plans on you still.
Oh.
So basically, he's looking at what I drew, and he's like, "What the hell is this?" Like.
Apologies. The plans that I'd like, or the schemata that I'd like you to look at are these, and I give him the
asylum plans.
The asylum air duct thingies.
Ah, the air reticulation system for Vero. Yes. What do you need me to do with these?
We would like to know if you can interpret from these air ducts that lead down into the lower basement level.
Yes, that would be fairly easy, and he begins like circling portions of the air duct system. These four should be able, or should lead down into the basement areas.
Can you tell from this schemata if the exits to the air ducts are they easily traversable by a human? Like, do they exit like from the roof, or do they come out of like the walls, or like can he tell if like we can get out of them easily?
There are a few access points within the asylum end. This is the roof entrance that pulls all of the air in for the entire system. He points those out to you.
Okay. Another question that I had for you is that I heard that you had a part in designing or implementing the sewage systems that entered St. Vero. Can you tell me about that?
Oh, we just during the reconstruction, we remodeled some of the sewer system to avoid any conflict with the basement areas.
I see. Did those sewers lead directly into the basement?
There is a sewer access point from the basement to the waste treatment machine. Yes.
The waste treatment machine, is that part of the asylum? Do you know?
It is. It's below the asylum. Yes.
Okay. Can we go to Stubber while I think about?
Sure.
Just a second.
All right, Stubbsy. You make your way into the Mechanicus and are greeted gruffly by a well-worn tech priest who appears to be in a bit of a bad mood. As this is right as a tech priest. Cleric, what are you doing in here?
Dear tech priest, I've come to speak with the Inquisitor that Nihilus often does so. Do you know which quarter I can do so in?
Nihilus. It's inquisitorial work. He uses that one down the hall there. And he points it out to you.
Because he's not aware of
Yeah. How does one go about doing this? Is this like you said it's like video chat kind of stuff sometimes, or just?
Well, the way that normally it works is you tell an astropath who is just a psyker, and the psyker sends out their projection to another astropathic psyker, and they relay the message. But the way I'm doing it for this, because it's a little bit more engaging, because normally this takes like weeks, or months, or seconds. But the way that I'm having it is they're able to actually project a live broadcast of them.
Okay.
Even though that is unusual.
Yeah. Okay. Then I'll proceed into the room and then I guess tell the psyker I'd like to talk to the Inquisitor.
Alright. After about 10 or 20 minutes, a connection is established. Ah! Stubber, how are you?
Inquisitor, doing well. After our incursion, did spend a few days bedridden, but doing well, up and about, trying
Excellent.
to figure out the mysteries of Vero. I've come today with a couple of things. One, shortly thereafter our incursion on St. Vero, as you know, the failure of, we had a fleet of Mechanicus ships appear on world. They're within are they in the planet's atmosphere or no?
They're above the planet's atmosphere.
Yeah. They're hovering just right outside of the planet's atmosphere. Um, we have Tybalt as an emissary for our behalf. I don't know quite their intent yet, but that many ships on a pleasure world can't be for pleasure.
Yes, that's quite strange. The Mechanicus aren't ones for pleasure.
Do you know any reason why they would be on world in such numbers?
The only reason I could think of is if they somehow caught wind of the state of the asylum and the incursion within it. Though I don't know why the Mechanicus would come because of that. That seems the only reason a fleet of any size would show up here.
That is weird. Inquisitor, do you think you would be able to open a line of communication with them and find out why they're here?
I will do what I can. Do you know which ships they are? Has Tybalt relayed anything back to you that would help me?
Unfortunately, no. Tybalt and Nihilus are indisposed at the moment.
Then I will attempt to figure out which ships, and make a call into them and figure out what I can.
Okay, sounds great, because otherwise their numbers are worrisome. Let's see. What was the other thing I wanted to ask him? Oh, right. Inquisitor, while I have you a moment more, I was wondering if you had the means of doing a check on, what was Ronnie's character's name?
Oh, Ophelia?
Ophelia? Yeah, okay. Inquisitor, I was wondering if you could do a background check on Ophelia. We feel that maybe there's a connection that we're not seeing with her and an affiliate of hers on World.
What affiliate would that be?
Bernadum or someone close to the center of this. We're not sure at the moment. I feel somebody else is pulling strings and we haven't found the puppet master.
Bernadum. Very interesting. I'll see if she had anything in her background that would connect her to this world or anyone who's on it.
Sounds good.
That will take me a day or two.
Take your time. Take your time. I'd imagine that's a lot of stuff to go through. Yeah, I don't have much else for him. Okay, so then, okay, Inquisitor, that's all I have for you. I'll try to relay anything more to Nihilus, or if I need to in more dire situations, I will communicate with you again.
Very good. Have you known that, or have you noticed any of the Mechanicus fleet making landfall, or any other ships in the area?
Not to my knowledge, no. Being that I was bedridden for 3 days, I haven't seen much coming and going. The spaceport is on the main island with all the shops, and we were on the noble housing, which is a ferry ride away.
All right,
I would have to speak with the PDF to find out any coming and goings of ships.
It's fine. I'll look into it myself. Thank you very much for telling me all this. If you have any more updates for me, don't hesitate to contact me.
We'll do, Inquisitor. May the God Emperor be with you.
Yes, the Emperor protects. And the astropath line is cut.
For me, I have some more personal stuff. I'd like to go over to the shops and sell some crap I don't need.
Alright, and you head over to the shops. And Fral, what are you up to now?
I'm still talking to Frixis.
You know, but I mean, continue.
Oh. Frixis, would you be able to analyze these and tell me if you can see anything like a service entrance or any other potential ways into this sub-basement other than sewers and ductwork?
Well, these blueprints only include the duct and electrical work as far as I can tell. So I won't be able to glean any structural... I could make assumptions for you, but that's all they would be.
For, unless there's something that seems like it stands out particularly, then you won't have to do that. But can you see from the electrical work, is there a generator housed in the bottom of the asylum, or how can you tell how the power is generated for it?
Yes, there seems to be a number of power sources feeding into it. At least 3, and he points them out. One of them being in the basement, more than likely. These 2 on the upper levels, though. There may be more, but these are the only obvious ones that I can see.
Do these schemata indicate any revisions to them? Like, there's any thing that has been modified since it was originally built, and that, like, renovations and such, is that indicated on this?
There seems to be a lot of muddling in the wiring of it, yes.
Okay, from them, would you be able to glean if there are any other vital operation systems that would be within the basement of the building?
What kind of systems are you inquiring about?
I was just wondering, like, water treatment systems, anything like that.
Yes, it seems the power generator in the basement is probably a very large one. It's more than likely powering the waste treatment below it, the air system, and potentially some of the security systems of the asylum.
Interesting. Okay. Other than that, I can't think of anything else that we would be able to tell from these, but thank you for analyzing them for us. I'm sure this will greatly help our investigation.
Yes, is there anything else that you need?
Oh. So one thing I would maybe try to do, see if he finds any connections between those systems and the ones in the Ecclesiarchy Palace.
Right. Yeah. The things that we got from the Ecclesiarchy Palace, is that just schemata of what the structure looks like, or would there be, like, electrical and...
Oh, he got everything.
With everything?
It'd be all this stuff prior to the attack, though.
Yeah.
Right. So it'd be like being redundant.
It's everything from whenever the last time they did any work before that attack.
Yes, actually, Frixis. The first schemata that we showed you that Garble had placed down, would you be able to tell if there's any connection between those first systems, between this Saint Vero schemata and that?
Well, they appear to be constructed fairly similarly. I don't see any direct overlap. This sewage system, though, it seems like they might be using the asylum's treatment plant for their sewage system as well.
Okay.
Beyond that, everything seems to be independent within the Palace of the Ecclesiarchy.
Okay, do these schemata have, like, I guess I don't need fixes for this, but just looking at them, do any of the names match on the schemata, like for like contractors or like the people drawing them? Like, can I just look and see if they match up?
All of them are contracted through the Mechanicus. Like, there isn't like a direct contractor.
Okay.
They just have Mechanicus order numbers on them and the name of the Mechanicus technician overseeing the construction, but they're different names.
The differentness, okay. Okay, thank you for analyzing these for us, Frixes. I'll let you get back to your duties now.
Very good. Do you know what time it is?
Do I have a...
It's probably about like 8 now.
I don't have a watch on me, but I think it is about 8.
Ah, excellent. I'm late for breakfast. If that's all you need me for, then I beg your pardon. And he makes his way out of his room.
Of course. Thank you. And we leave his room.
I wonder who had the watch.
Yeah, right.
Alright, Stubbsy, you're now in the shops. What you gonna sell?
Right.
That page.
I don't have evaluate, so it's time to get bent over.
Great.
Let's see. Stuff I have to sell that I don't have any use for. I have a flak vest and a flak jacket I would like to sell.
Flak vest, flak jacket. Go to the armor page. Nailed it. Roll a fellowship test for me.
Not gonna go in the shop first.
What?
So we're not gonna play the shop owner and stuff?
Yeah, I want to see how screwed you are before we do this.
Oh, okay. Quick and dirty. You said fellowship? Fellowship.
Yep.
I got 1.
Alright. You walk into the armor shop and are greeted by the patron. Ah, cleric, what can I do for you today?
Dear shopkeeper, I've come to sell some of my wares. In my travels, I've acquired these and have never used them. And was hoping to buy, hopefully, some new arms. I have for trade a brand new. A brand new flak jacket and a very briefly used flak vest.
Ah, very good. And he takes them from you and looks over them. Yes, the jacket looks very nice, and the flak vest seems hardly damaged at all. I think I could give you 80 for the jacket and 35 for the vest.
One second. I want to see how badly I'm getting screwed on that stuff.
That's 150.
15. Okay. That's not... Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Ah, very good. And he takes the equipment and hands you your throne belt.
Cool. Let's see. Trying to think if there's something I want to buy from this guy. No, I think I'm good. So I thank the shopkeeper and make my way out the door.
All right.
And I have to. How much did you say I got? 135.
You got 80 and 35.
So 115.
Yeah.
That's 15. 166 now. Okay. I need time to look at weapons.
Okay. Fral, Garvel, what are you guys up to?
Well, we got those plans checked out now, so like, shouldn't we be plotting like a way to like go in there to investigate?
Well, like the thing is, like for all this shit, like I still want. I know we got Frixus to look at it, but like I still want Tibble to look at it.
Yeah.
And I want. What else was it? Those other plans from the bishops that they're gonna send to us. Like there's some stuff that I want before we make plans, and I also want to like talk with the other groups for making plans. And also for like investigating like the talent side kind of thing that I have. I don't really like want to go in there and start doing that with like at least maybe like Melissa around.
Yeah. Okay. So, besides that,
that is not true.
you said we needed like plans disconnected from someone else, or no? I thought you just said that from the.
Waiting for someone to be sent to us from the bishop that to as the ones that we got, but we want to like compare them.
Yeah.
Plans. It's just like more stuff to analyze, kind of. And then like for coming up with a plan to get into St. Bureau here, like Tybalt's gonna be able to tell from this stuff a lot better than us. Also, like he has better knowledge of what we're doing that like Frixus doesn't really.
Yeah. That and just using that stuff to go through there, they have all the abilities for searching and stuff too.
So
yeah, it doesn't give us a lot. Shit. Like the only other thing I think we could do is like go into that Naz estate thing, but like that sounds sort of like a really bad idea.
Could be.
Even to get in those estate things, we usually have Neelis around frickin' to get us in with his badge and stuff, so like...
Yeah.
Nelly,
where are you?
Nelly, god damn it.
Really pretty.
Gotta fucking watch the works and use it.
Well, is there any point, like, showing Karen any of the stuff that we found out from... Well, not really, no.
No, we gotta, like, look over it.
Yeah. Like, she pretty much just told us to go get someone else to tell us how to get in there, and then it's left up to us.
Like, Fral can't really tell shit from much of this stuff.
Yeah.
So, like, I wanna continue the main thing, but, like, I can't really until we've got, like, some other people. Because the three of us aren't busting into the fucking anywhere in St. Bureau.
Not anytime soon.
we can do like side mission stuff, but I don't have any of that stuff down. I don't think. Like, if he added any more, that's the only thing I think we could do.
The side mission stuff is still there.
Yeah, that's the only thing we can really do.
Who the fuck is Shale?
He's the crazy guy. He was the first crazy guy that actually survived in the ICU. He's actually in the ICU still. The asylum. He was the first crazy guy that isn't dead.
Dark Heresy. Noises.
Rumble, rumble, rumble.
The guy from the astropathic sitting there going.
I like that guy. That's my favorite guy.
Yeah. Yeah, we're sort of stuck for now then.
Well, I want to continue on the main stuff, but I don't want to.
Yeah, no, we don't want to continue with all the others.
Yeah.
Look over your weapons here.
Yeah, I'm thinking. If I were to buy bullets, would you limit me on my ammo, and I'd have to actually like enforce ammo rules for that stuff, or no?
No, you can buy bullets depending on the type. I'll either make it so you have to pay an extra amount of money to use it, or if it's like one-shot stuff, then it's still just one-shot stuff.
Oh, okay. Because otherwise, there are these man-stopper bullets.
Yes.
That a weapon using man-stopper rounds adds 3 to its penetration.
Mm-hmm.
And they...
Take in mind though, he cranked up the prices on ammo in this.
Well, yeah, to reflect that kind of stuff.
Oh, they're scarce though. Hmm.
Like, I think some ammo I was gonna get before he had like up at like 500 or something now. Because we're playing no reload.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So it wouldn't really be fair if I got like a one-shot magazine yet.
Sure. Okay. I think if I were to go and buy something, I'd probably just end up getting or try to get a red dot.
Okay.
So I guess I'll make my way to an arm shop.
All right.
Weapon shop.
Ah, hello, cleric. What brings you to a weapons shop?
Well, dear shopkeeper, sometimes to spread the faith, we have to do unholy things. I come in today hoping that you have a red dot laser sight for purchase.
Ah, I believe I should have one of those. Make a roll for it.
Yeah. Where am I? And fellowship.
Unfortunately, I don't seem to have any in stock, cleric. I could requisition one and see if I can get one in a few days. So Rodney died.
No.
And he's back.
Yeah, but I can see him talking, but I don't hear him.
Yeah, what the hell was that?
I don't know, man.
I don't know. Blame Canada.
I heard like you guys talking, it started to go like more fucked up. I'm like, I think it's gonna crash.
Good.
Good.
Okay, a shopkeeper. If we have to special order it, would I be able to get a discount?
No, I don't believe I could justify giving you a discount for that.
Very well then. Then sure. Let's go ahead and place an order in.
Very well. And you wanted a single red dot sight?
Yes, yes. Um, would you rather I pay up front now, or
Just pay when I deliver it to you.
so we'll do a cost on deliver?
Yes.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Um, do you have any idea of the cost of it, or?
Uh, if you just want a common one, then it'll be about 50 geld.
Sounds excellent. I look forward to the package then. Dude, I'm staying with the Levine, so have it delivered to them, and it'll find its way to me.
Oh, the Levines. Excellent. Okay.
Yes. Otherwise, that is all I need. Thank you, sir. But I leave.
Nice. So, now what are we all doing?
Waiting for snail mail. I have like freaking 3 things I'm waiting for.
It's great, isn't it?
Everyone's waiting for everything. We're all waiting for like Neelis and Tybalt and like again.
Snail mail.
You just kind of like need them to like do stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I don't really know like too much of like what I can do without them because like I want to progress the main.
You can do whatever you want with them.
The
Fuck 'em.
only thing we can do is go lock you in a room and get you to summon monsters for us to fight. Like that's the only thing we can do. Like
Yeah, like what the DM wants us to do is not necessarily what I want to do.
yeah.
Come on, it worked out well last time.
No,
It was like the funnest fight you ever had.
It's like it hits you and you're at like 1 wound. See you later.
yeah, you have me too scared to do like any psychic things unless like our whole party is there and like combat ready. Like
Good.
He's gonna get like 30 wounds and like full like plate like like power armor and stuff, and then he's gonna
literally the
start
last times I've fought fucking anything, I've like almost died.
Pretty much like right off the bat too.
Yeah, in like one shot after almost dead.
Grim darkness. Far future.
It's just like, Fral, would you take a roll for this? And I was like, oh no.
I mean, like I don't want to stop like early, but I just don't really see like what
What
like
else we can do?
Well, who could we talk to about the talent thing that Fral keeps saying?
yeah, like see, I want to do that. I just like Richard's trying to get me killed every single time.
Well, the problem of doing it would be then, hey, that person knows you're now a psyker and you're unlicensed and stuff.
Not necessarily. Other people have seen the Talon symbol. I'm pretty sure Garvel's seen it. I know Neelis has seen it.
So like, what I want to do about the talent thing is I want to spend some of my XP so that I can be more proficient in like reading whatever I need to read to like read stuff in the Ecclesiarchy Palace,
Mm-hmm.
and I wanted to study some of that like scripture there and stuff related to
And see
like,
if it pops up.
yeah, like that. So like that's what I want to do, but I want to spend XP. Like I need to spend XP before doing that.
From the sounds of it, we either gotta do some kind of side quest thing, either that or it's like a freaking short cast.
Or we can
Because
all
that's
get
all
into
we're-
combat.
You would like that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, he literally wants me to walk inside the Ecclesiarchy Palace, stand in the Grand Hall, and just recite missions. Like that's what he wants me to do.
I have no problem with it until you guys are like trying to run away, dying, and I'm like, oh god, someone's gonna die.
I mean, like we could literally just go to the sewers and start fucking fighting some shit.
There's a lot of other stuff for you guys to like do that's either side related or tangential.
Sorry, what? You have a lot of stuff for us to do?
Well, there's the waste treatment plant still. There's the Talon symbol that you could try and figure stuff out with. There's the death of the record keeper.
The waste treatment thing, we went there last time. We needed Tybalt to go on one of the computer things. We never went back there, right? So
Yeah, but I mean, you just like walked in the main area. You didn't like try and break in anywhere.
No, we went into some
The-
of the office things.
the-
And we found that computer, and that's where we stopped at. But yeah, I guess it's because we had
The reclamation facility, you mean, like over on Serena?
Yeah.
What did you
You
guys
never
find
talked
there?
to Shale. You guys haven't talked to Fault again. Rodney dropped again.
Yeah, he did.
Damn it, Rod.
He's looking up in this picture, and then all of a sudden, God fucking damn it, over Skype.
What did we find in the wasteland water reclamation facility? Wasn't it just that they were pumping a bunch of shit into the water?
You found that they were pumping a bunch of shit in the water, and then Neelis talked to like the head chick, and she told you about the Levines and the Volcanuses having problems with each other.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Would it be possible that the like the waste treatment stuff on these islands, is it privately handled between everything, or is there like some kind of like business entity that like controls like these different waste things, like overseas them? Like, are they regulated?
They would be considered governmental buildings.
Yeah. Maintained by the Mechanicus.
The Sororitas stuff, is that governmentally regulated?
What do you mean?
Like, do they have governing people that go and investigate the like waste treatment stuff in St. Bureau and like do like checks on it and stuff like that?
The Mechanicus would do all the maintenance kind of upkeep and stuff, yeah.
Okay.
The Administratum would requisition it, and the Mechanicus would fulfill it.
Okay.
Sorry about that. I don't know what the hell is going on with my net.
Magic.
I don't know. Stop downloading porn.
That too.
Nothing's fucking downloading.
God, you and your porn. All day with you.
Because I kind of wanted to, like, if we went to the waste and water reclamation facility on Serena and see if there's any like connection between like the people that like watch over that stuff or like govern that stuff kind of and the St. Bureau ones. Like, I would be interested in doing that, but I'm not really sure how to actually go and talk to the people there and then not just be like, what the fuck are you talking about, mate?
Yep.
You want me?
You what, mate?
Well, I mean, another thing we could do would be investigate the relationship between Bernadum and Governor DeCall, but I don't know where to start on that one. Aside from just going up to him and going, hey, you knew Bernadum? Well, really?
Well, we can do that.
I can't do that.
Is DeCall just hanging out in his estate? Maybe?
Nope. The last you heard, DeCall was in the Faltz's office, since his estate was destroyed.
Where's that?
It's the St. Vero Asylum office.
Oh, right.
Canicus went and all the nobles went and hung out with him and talked about everything.
Right. When was the last time we talked to DeCall?
You've
Like,
never talked to DeCall.
Never talked to DeCall. None of
Tybalt
us?
watched him talk the first day, and after that you guys were like, fuck it.
Good.
Why would we talk to the governor? What would he know about things?
What do we know? Like, what are we going on between DeCall and Bernadum? Like, what do we know?
Well, we know from the Deacon that together they were trying to more or less trying to have a second coming of the Emperor on this world to try to get everybody back into the faith. You know, give you a good idea though. Richard wrote in the backstory that he's aware of our presence, happy to help us, righteously dismisses any claims of wrongdoings by his people, and trying to lead them back onto the path of his Imperial Majesty.
He's a Bible thumper.
Yeah, he's a fanatic. Which is why when I heard that and I saw that I think somebody else is pulling strings that I don't.
Right. It'll actually be pretty useful for us to talk to him then, but like,
well,
we have to ask him specific things. Like,
well, and for that we would just try to focus more on Bernadette than their relationship together.
Right. Maybe like, maybe like we shouldn't even let him know that like we think that he has anything like to Bernadette other than like, maybe. How would we let him know, or how would we like sort of ask him about, well,
not asking him about it, not implicating him.
Yeah. Like, is Ducal, if he's like a does he have like anything to do? Do we know if he has anything to do with like any of the like temples or palaces or anything?
So far, all that you guys know is that he signed off on the reconstruction plans for St. Vera. Beyond that, you guys have never dealt with him or talked about him or heard about him, really.
Yeah, hence the breaking into records places.
Was the Ducal estate the one that was like super fucked up by the riot?
Yep, that's why he's staying in Fultz's office.
Right.
It might be worth just asking about him and then noting that we're still looking into the riots.
Yeah.
Slowly work in the Bernadette stuff.
Yeah, I think we should. Yeah, we should actually do that. Okay, let's go and see if we can talk to him. What time is it in the game right now?
In the afternoon.
Yeah, it would be. Well, if you guys both left it, you'd probably get there around like 1 or 2.
That seems good.
So that's what you guys want to do?
Sure.
Yeah, let's go try and talk to him.
Okay, well, we'll try to make it official then. So I'll Vox them since I'm separate from them. So I'll bring up the channel. Hey, Fral and Garvel, I think it'd be wise to go talk to the governor and see what we can get of him, of his relationship with Bernadette. I believe he's still at the Sane Asylum offices, so I'll meet you there.
Okay, yeah, that's a really good idea. That's one of the channels that we haven't explored yet. Good thinking. We'll see you there soon.
Sure.
And then sail over there.
Okay, you guys sailed over there, and you walk into the offices of the asylum, and are once again greeted by the receptionist lady who you saw before. Ah, Fral, Garvel, how are you?
Good, and yourself?
I'm doing well, and who is this? And she motions to the cleric.
Ah, fair lady, I am Stubber of the Ecclesiarchy Palace.
Oh, okay.
A new member, and trying to aid in their investigations.
Excellent. What can I do for you?
We're actually here hoping to talk to the governor, hopefully get some insight on some of the recent events. Is he available?
he's not available at the moment, but let me check his schedule and see when I can get you guys in. And she types on her data pad for a little bit. If you guys wouldn't mind waiting here for a couple of hours, he'd be able to fit you in.
Sure, we can do that.
Sounds good.
You guys take your seats, and about 3 hours go by, so it's about 5 or so now. And then she waves you over. The governor will see you now, and she points you to Faltz's office.
Okay.
Oh, just saying, out of character, didn't you say that Fral had some kind of insanity thing still? Is that gone now?
Yeah, it's gone.
It was gone. He rolled fine the first time.
What about the
I was just making sure.
What about the cards thing where I'm like obsessively, compulsively shuffling
Oh
cards?
no, that's done now. Wait, have you passed 20 yet?
I'm pretty sure that was 20 when you
Sanity
did 5.
points? I thought
No,
you
I'm at 19.
should be at like 17, I think.
No, I'm at Insanity 19.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Alright.
he's getting up there.
Oh, Richard's just getting ready.
Gotta
Good.
find some way to tip this scale over.
We're gonna talk to the governor. You're gonna screw us. Why? Why?
It's so
Yeah, just-
fun.
Upon entering the room with the governor, I get 1 Insanity point.
Your mind shrieks with terror as you see the governor for the first time.
sees
So
that-
awestruck by
he
such a
sees him-
man.
Sees him throwing a half-eaten scone in the trash and just goes berserk.
I just moves it. I like get slightly more insane.
Turned down for what? Like,
Good. So yes, you guys enter the office. It looks almost the same as the last time, except there is now a little cot. And a few of his personal PDF guards in the room as an entourage. He's sitting behind Faltz's desk. Faltz is nowhere in sight. Obviously attending to his duties elsewhere.
Out of character again really quickly, who is Faltz? Like, what does he do?
Faltz was the head warden?
Oh, right. Okay. Oh, yeah, Macillan or whatever.
Yep.
His first name is, yeah. Okay.
McKillen Faltz.
Okay. Right, what should we ask him?
Well, start with the riots and butter them up. That's where we start. Get his tongue loose.
We've never met him before, right?
Well, he said Tybalt saw him talk, so no.
Okay.
So, introduction, riots, butter him up, get him to talk.
Greetings, Governor.
Greetings. What can I do for you three?
Me and my associates here are doing some investigations on the riots that occurred on Farah. As I have heard, you were greatly affected by them.
Yes, the riots took a great many lives of my subordinates and damaged my estate to massive disrepair.
I'm very sorry to hear that. Is this your place of refuge from the estate as it's being reconstructed, I assume?
Yes, I feel quite safe here next to the sororitas and the ecclesiarchs.
Could you offer us any, or as our investigation is closely tied in with these riots, could you provide us with any insight on what you think the cause of the riots may have been?
I was unaware of what the cause is, and as I've heard, the investigation into that is still ongoing. It seems that there was a bit of unrest in the populace, but no one has established exactly who or what caused them, it seems. Though, I've heard rumor that there was a heretic cleric, and he's kind of looking over at Stubber as he says this, was involved in the uprisings to some degree.
So he's just, like, referring to Steinwolf was his
Yeah.
name?
Right, yeah.
Okay.
A heretic cleric.
Yes, I believe his name was Steinwolf. He used to work at the Holy Temple.
Oh, yes. I've heard of Steinwolf. Did you know him?
Not personally, no. I knew of him.
Interesting. Governor, if you've heard of him, what was the nature of that? Like, did you know one of his associates or hear of his accomplishments?
Yes, the late Cardinal Colton Bernardin once spoke of him as a rising star and a voice of the people a few years back. But I hadn't heard anything of him since then.
Were you close with Bernardin?
Yes, we were fairly close allies, trying to reinvigorate the population with the righteous faith in the Emperor that they lacked when I took office.
So, what does Ducal office, like, what's he overseeing?
He's the planetary governor.
It's the right. But like, what's he responsible? Like, what's his actual responsibilities?
He governs the planet. He's the head of the administratum on the planet. Nothing really gets done without his say-so, insofar as like construction or major decisions in the planet. He's pretty in charge of like trade agreements between planets and that kind of stuff.
I see.
He's the president of the planet.
Reinvigorate the people. Was their faith lacking?
Oh, I wouldn't say it was necessarily lacking. It just, some of the nobles were quite lazy in their respect for the Emperor, and it was unnerving.
What would the procedure for getting the peoples more involved and bring their spirits up be? Would you host? Would more sermons be hosted, or would there be events? What kind of things would be done to remedy something like that?
Yes, we started by increasing the number of sermons and opening the doors 24/7 to the Holy Temple. We allowed greater access into the Ecclesiarchy Palace for the citizenry and sent preachers and missionaries door to door to help any of the civilians not able to attend the sermons and speak more one-on-one with them.
Would it be possible? Were there are there any was there any pushback or backlash against this by any of the citizens? I'm just trying to garner any insight into what might induce such attacks by like fire and arson that have taken place recently since all this.
No, the children of the Emperor seemed very grateful and receptive to his word. We had a little bit more trouble getting the nobles back into the churches, but eventually they too saw the light in his glory. The only thing that I could think of was that Steinwolf must have led some of his flock astray and corrupted their minds.
Out of character, did we ever investigate Steinwolf much?
Not really.
Not really.
Not after he died.
That's another thing to look into. See if he had some sort of office, or I'm sure he had a dwelling.
What about
I feel like we're not getting much out of him.
yeah, what about excuse me if it is a sensitive subject, and let me know if that's the case, but could you offer any insight into what actually happened to Bernadum? Do you know what might have caused his passing?
Yes, the Sororitas let me know their findings from the autopsy. It appears that he was tortured for many hours using various crude and sophisticated devices. It even seems so much as that they attempted to probe his minds both manually and psychically. Though it appears that the wounds, he appeared to die from the trauma that he received from his horrible torture.
Governor, could you give us any insight into some of Bernadum's activities?
I'm not sure how much help I would be. He often would go through the asylum, I know, and help the people there, and then we would communicate at least once or twice a week to keep each other on track for the rekindling of the light of the Emperor. Beyond that, I assume that he normally just did his clerical and ecclesiastic duties. That's how you pronounce that.
Can you think of any of his, being that he is a person of interest, can you think of any of his actions that stick out in your mind as perhaps being fanatical?
Fanatical how?
Things that would perhaps almost going in the direction of being heretical.
Oh no, I couldn't imagine him doing anything of that sort. He was a very passionate lover of the Emperor. I've seen few people in my time who loved their job and loved spreading the word of the glory of his worship so much.
Out of character. Yeah, this guy sucks.
God, I hate this dude.
He's not helping. The only thing helpful we've gotten out of this is to maybe look into Sign Wolf, but that might not help either.
I do it.
This guy, well, I mean, this guy's drinking the Ecclesiarchy Kool-Aid, so it's like...
Because my question was so unhelpful, give me one moment before I make a recommendation to you. If I'm going to make a recommendation to you. Whoever has the highest perception should probably make a scrutiny check. Just to make sure he's on the level, because, you know, politicians are good at lying.
Was that me or was that Fral before that has the highest
I
perception?
think it's Fral.
I have 29.
I've got 35 perception. I have
30, yeah.
inquiry and awareness.
Yeah.
You
So
can
it's
still
Fral.
take it as a half your stat, because it's basic. So you can still do scrutiny, it's just at half. So if you want to
Right.
take that test, you might at least get something out of talking to him.
Yeah, sure, I'll take half of my perception. That's not like that. Never.
Your gun jams, your silencer gets stolen.
Well, if you're going to try and avoid combat as much as you are, do you want to fate point that?
Oh shit.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, roll for initiative.
Uh,
Ah!
Dark Heresy. Raw.
And then douchebag DM week
yeah,
started.
this guy's not happy. Be back 1 minute.
Alright.
Just watch. I'm just waiting. It's right after like the combat. Then Richard's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, and you got 1 insanity point. And now all the hell's gonna like break loose."
No, he actually doesn't have anything to worry about until he gets to 40 insanity. Because
Oh,
you can get mental traumas, but you can't get any disorders until 40, and that's when things are really fun.
Could I do a common lore check to see if anything he's saying or anything in the room looks unusual?
Sure, which common lore are you using?
Imperial Creed.
Go for it.
Found myself. Intelligence. Nope.
Everything looks about normal. You can tell that this is a room that's occupied by a very
Many people.
devout man. He has a few paintings of the God Emperor that are obviously his and very ornate.
Oh.
Beyond that, you don't really see anything unusual in the room.
Yeah.
Actually, we did that wrong.
Huh? Come again?
I'm pretty sure scrutiny is an opposed test,
What?
which means that he rolls, DeCall rolls, and then whoever wins.
Oh.
Oriri.
So I'm gonna
Riri.
double check that real quick.
Riri. He might have messed up your roll thing, so he's checking it.
Oh.
Because it might have been where you roll and then he has to roll and then you roll again.
Yep, it is an opposed test
Yeah.
against deceive. Alright,
Yeah, because I have perception.
well, it doesn't matter for you.
Oh.
Like, you're rolling scrutiny at half, and then he gets to roll a deceive roll to see if he passes or not. And
Okay.
then once one of you guys passes, they win.
Right.
So re-roll again. And then we'll have.
What, perception?
Yes.
Yeah, it's perception. Good. So he has to get below 110 to lose this. Deceive is a fellowship test.
Well, since you're doing that again, does he have his fate point back again then, or you're continuing from where you went?
Oh yeah, you haven't used your fate point, so you can use it if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
If it was that bad a roll, you could try it again for the fourth time.
Yeah, I can't remember. Yay.
That's better, yeah.
Much better.
Doesn't
I love
matter.
how it's like, yay, only 2 degrees of failure.
I was just making sure because I was gonna say the same thing's about to happen again if you don't.
I guess I'll just modify this for now.
Oh, I see a Mercutio.
Oh, hello.
Hi, Mercutio.
Alright,
I look up across the water and see Mercutio.
you look out across the seas.
You see a scythe sticking out of the water, like you know.
Ah, fuck, we need to run.
Dun, dun, dun,
Jaws.
dun, 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 dun.
Alright, so, yeah, you don't notice anything odd about his face or anything, so he deceived you. Maybe. I mean, you don't know. He's just a smooth politician.
Is Natalia on the ship up there with the Mechanicus fleet?
You don't know.
Damn it.
Maybe.
Are we able to vox her or just Nihilus?
I don't know if Tybalt gave you guys her contact, because Tybalt
Yeah.
and Nihilus I know have it, but I don't know if they gave you.
I don't remember getting it from them anyway.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't.
Damn them.
You can always contact Mercutio, because I know fucking all of you have his number.
Mhm.
And then be like, hey, what's Natalia's number?
Need her number for a booty.
Look, Reaper.
Oh.
We need your subordinate right now.
Mm.
What do you want to ask her?
Just seeing if she could dig up dirt for us.
Oh. Well, this guy's gonna be like, if we just like walk up his room and start like boxing people, he's gonna be like, it's fine.
Walk quite a ways away and do that. Is there anything that we can notice from looking at his guards? As you said that they were
They're wearing
different.
the uniform that is of DeCall's private PDF force.
But nothing sticks out.
Not beyond that, no.
So are they like guards that would be like normally at his estate? Like, are they?
Yeah, they would normally be. They're his guards, his personal guards. They're just not the Sororitas or
Oh,
the
okay.
standard PDF. They're specifically his guard.
Yeah, Secret Service kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Are they more heavily armed than normal, or?
Yes. Some of them have bolt pistols. Most of them just have las weapons. But occasionally you'll see someone who's slightly more heavily armed than an average PDF soldier would be.
Yeah, I don't have anything else to ask him. My vote, we just start poking around someplace else.
You're a little swag your way out.
Yeah.
A bunch.
I guess I'll say, Governor, apologies for my associate's question. It's just that Bernadum was, as far as we know, friends with Steinwolf, so we just have to investigate all possibilities, as I'm sure you understand.
Yes, I understand that you mean well. Is there anything more that I could help you with?
No, I believe not. Thank you greatly for taking time to see us.
Yes, of course. If there's anything else you need, please don't hesitate to schedule an appointment.
As we will, thank you. Good day.
Garvel, make a perception check as you guys are leaving the room. Come on, failure.
Yeah. What?
Good.
Nope.
Alright, you guys walk out into the main offices of the asylum.
It's like, don't worry, I got you, man.
Don't worry, guys. I got this.
Guys, I got this.
I'm only on my 5th beer, guys. We're good. We're good.
So we're being followed then. Good. But who would be following us?
Alright, well, we're gonna take another 5-minute break and we'll come back and figure all that shit out.
Heresy.
Heresy.
Okay, let's say it.
Heresy.